Good morning and welcome to episode 3 of my 2023 cost series. It's Sunday morning and as you can see I'm having a bit of a leisurely breakfast, and in this video we're going to explore my day-to-day spending. So rather than just pick a day at random and tell you this is what I spend in that day, I'm going to pick a week and average out my spending over that week. Sorry about that. Average out my spending over the week. So it'll be a regular week, so I'll do the sort of things I want to do. I won't be including this breakfast in the costs because I paid for that last week, and that's how I roll. I kind of spend money as I need to, and it just all works out across time. So for example, this week I'll probably buy some stuff for breakfasts, and that will flow into next week as well. So the plan is to just give you an overview of what I do every day this week and how much it costs. Like most days, Sundays are pretty relaxed for me. Read a book, have a lounge. I did get out later in the day, went over the road to the Big C or the 7, get a drink or two, and then up the street to the bakery to get some bread for the week. And while I was at the bakery, I got myself a nice quiche for lunch. Bacon and mushroom, I believe. Went out, got some water from the reverse osmosis machine. And then later in the day, towards evening, I headed down towards town a bit. Went to the supermarket and grabbed some supplies. Got some rolled oats for breakfast. I like to have overnight oats for breakfast. And while I was there, I also grabbed some biscuits just for a snack here and there. And with the shopping done, I headed over the Iron Bridge and had a wander in the night market. Now, because it was Sunday, it was pretty quiet there, but I also managed to have dinner. I had a nice green curry with rice and a pineapple smoothie. That was a pretty relaxed day, and the spending for that was 406 Thai baht. Monday is a school day for me. So I had a leisurely breakfast this morning, and now I'm just, before I head off to school, dodging traffic wherever you go. So yeah, before I'm heading off to school, I'm just going to drop off some laundry, which I'll pick up tomorrow. And on the way to school, I'll grab a drink from 7 and get some lunch before school. Just near me there's a little roadside stall which sells mu bing, which if I have change in my pocket I can never resist. Very tasty. On the way to school, dropped into 7 and got a drink to tide me over for the day, and then headed into school and had lunch at the food court in Antip Plaza, and after lunch headed into school, into the class. After class I had a really nice relaxing iced tea on the river. There's a couple of places along there which I can get a nice iced tea. And for dinner that night I just headed down to the street. There's a place which does pad thai, and I had a pad thai there for dinner. And after dinner I just did some work on the computer, checking my emails and so forth. So Monday is another quiet day, 205 baht for the day. Tuesday, I decided to go for a walk. Went to Warawat Market and over across to Chinatown. And had some lunch over there. I went to a little place which sells steamed buns and had a black bean steamed bun for lunch. And then headed along to the Chiang Mai market because I wanted to buy some fruit, because I was going to make a dessert for the people in the bar on Thursday night. So I got some melons and some grapes, and then headed home along the river and got some takeaway dinner at home, just some noodles. The spending was a little sizable, 745 Thai baht. Wednesday was another school day for me, but I had a late start at home, so I grabbed a toasted sandwich and some Pepsi on the way, and then headed in for a couple of hours of learning Thai language. Because of the late start, it wasn't too expensive a day. I did pick up some groceries as well, but that was 232 baht for the day. Thursday is cleaning day, and during the daytime I'm generally having a fairly quiet time. I did grab some lunch, which was I had a nice grilled chicken on rice with dipping sauce, very tasty, and had a drink and that sort of stuff, but mainly just bummed around the local neighbourhood after I finished cleaning the house, because Thursday night is also my big night at the Can-Do Bar, where I played a lot of pool and had a few drinks. So because Thursday night is my night out, it's a big spending day, and that day was 1,263 baht. Friday is another school day, but this was a special school day because it was our last day of that particular subject. So we jumped in the car and went over to Central Festival Shopping Centre and had a hot pot lunch as a group. So once again, that was probably a little bit more expensive than I would normally do, but you know, not a problem. The day totaled up at 591 baht. Hello, it's Saturday afternoon and day 7 of my calculations. I've had a very quiet day so far. Thursday night was pretty big, and yesterday I was out, had a big lunch, that sort of stuff. So although I grabbed something for dinner last night, I didn't actually eat it. I had some of the fruit left over from the melon and berry ambrosia I made. So I had some of that. And then I was pretty tired, sat up watching movies, so I was pretty tired when I went to bed. And had a good sleep in this morning. It's mid-afternoon now, so I'm just decided to go out for a walk. It might rain, so I might cut the walk short. Yeah, not big plans for today. Did a bit of reading, had a nice leisurely late breakfast, so I wasn't very hungry at lunch. And after I just have some afternoon tea, I think I'll head for home, maybe do some more reading, catch a movie tonight maybe, grab some dinner. Oh no, I don't need to because I got last night. So looks like being a pretty quiet day. Once today's over, I will total up the figures and let you know what it all means. Well, it did start raining while I was out. Just a few spots here and there for most of the walk, but just before I got home the heavens opened up. It's okay, got my walk in. I went for a walk and came across one of my local pop-up markets. I'd forgotten it was Saturday, even though I said it. Well, to be more accurate, I'd forgotten that there was a pop-up market on Saturday. There's a few of them that happen around my place. There's a couple that happen in that direction on Tuesday and Thursday night. And then there's one that happens on Friday night in that direction. And the one I went to today is in that direction. But yeah, so I had to wander around the pop-up market, grab some snacks, got some vegetable spring rolls and some kind of fried patty vegetable things. One was a corn one, there was one with seaweed, and one with what was it, taro. So yeah, pretty nice actually. They're okay by themselves, but when I put the sauce on, even nicer. So yep, had those for afternoon tea, and wandered a bit further and grabbed a drink from 7-Eleven, and then headed for home when it started to rain. And here I am. So I don't actually need to go out tonight. I've got dinner in, got a frozen baked pasta with cheese and spinach, which I got from 7 last night. I might duck out and grab some snacks or something, do a bit of reading and so forth. If I do duck out and grab some extra stuff, I'll let you know. And then sometime in the coming week I'll add it all up and put this video together so it's ready to go. So Saturday was a very quiet day for me after a couple of big days, and it cost 153 Thai baht. So what are the totals? That's the question. So over the week I spent 3,694 Thai baht, which is a reasonably expensive week for me. I tried not to skimp. I tried to make it a kind of a normal week where I just did what I wanted, just to give it a fair chance. But when you break it down on an average daily spend, that's 528 baht. So a bit more than what I aim for at 500 baht, but nothing tragic. Okay, so that's the week. I'm going to put this video up in the 2023 costs playlist, so if you're particularly interested you can have a look at that playlist, which has this series of the costs and a few other videos that I've done on budget days and things like that. So if you're particularly interested in that sort of thing, you can actually click, where am I? Oh, here. And that will get you into that playlist. Or if you just want to subscribe, you can click down the bottom here somewhere. Hope to see you again soon.